están? Sylvie, there you are. Sylvie. Live with Sylvia on Canciones de Domingo, talking about whatever.
Just put that.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Okay, we're gonna put the microphones. Muy buenos días y gracias por estarnos acompañando una vez más en Canciones de Domingo con Silvia por KUHS Denver Radio y Televisión, el stream. Thank you so much for being with us here in Canciones de Domingo with Silvia, KUHS Denver Radio and TV station, the stream. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. Some places afternoon, some places, you know, almost afternoon. We were having issues with our computer, so that's why we're a little bit late. We're past 11:30. I said we're gonna be live at 11:30 per my ad on Facebook, so I apologize about that. But the Jefe is being lazy lately. You guys are gonna see him here in a little bit. And so yeah, he was struggling for a while. Well, actually, we've been having issues with our internet provider for quite a few, I don't know, days, weeks. So that's why we've been having troubles right now, but everything is working now. So hello, thank you for being with us. So we're gonna be just talking about different things that are going on. Also, I want to give my condolences to a lot of families right now that are going through a lot. I see a lot of people losing family members on my Facebook feed, and also my Instagram and my Twitter, and also my TikTok. So just want to say that, you know, that I send my deepest condolences to you guys and sending prayers and love, so that way, you know, guys can get through this. I know it's really hard. Actually, last night, one of other people I know lost a kid, you know, due to suicide. So that is pretty sad. So I just want to say, you know, that we're thinking of you, and remember, there's so much stuff going on because of the virus. There's a lot of teenagers that are having problems because they're not used to either be at home or not socializing, you know, how they used to be. A lot of kids also got really depressed because their graduations were not what they were expecting. So they're attempting, you know, with their lives, and you have to talk to them and, you know, just make sure that they're doing okay. There's so much help out there. Also, the news are giving phone numbers if you need help, or if you know of anybody that needs help during this crisis, you know, you can always call them and they can help you out. So there is so much stuff going on out there, and so much help as well. So if you don't know those numbers, you know, you can always contact me and I'll get those for you. But usually, you know, every time that they have news, you know, the local news, they list the numbers at the end of the show. So there they are. Also, they're in Spanish as well, and they actually have translators for every single language if you need, you know, some other language than Spanish and English. So I'm just going to translate this in Spanish because, you know, I think it's very important. So como les estaba diciendo, estaba dándole las condolencias a muchos de mis amigos que tengo en el Facebook, también en Twitter, en Instagram, en TikTok, que están perdiendo muchos familiares, ya sea por el virus, ya sea por otra enfermedad, o también porque atentaron contra su vida. Anoche uno de mis amigos del Facebook perdió a un hijo porque atentó con su vida. Era un jovencito, y los jovencitos ahorita están teniendo algo de problemas porque ellos no están impuestos a pasar por lo que estamos pasando ahorita. Nadie estamos impuestos, pero nosotros, los que ya estamos un poco más grandes, entendemos un poquito más porque tenemos que estar en cuarentena, porque tenemos que dejar de hacer muchas cosas que antes hacíamos normalmente. Ahora no puedes hacer esas cosas. Entonces están deprimiéndose mucho los jovencitos, también muchos que este año tenían que graduarse o se graduaron de las escuelas, no pudieron tener esa graduación que ellos esperaban, y eso los deprimió mucho y está causando que el nivel de suicidio suba pues bastante aquí. No creo que nomás aquí en Estados Unidos, se me hace que en el mundo entero. que se están deprimiendo mucho, pero hay mucha ayuda a todos eso, para todas las gentes que se sienten un poquito deprimidos, que les entra la ansiedad, les entra el pánico. En las noticias locales, casi al final de la noticia, se están dando números de teléfonos para que ustedes llamen si necesitan cualquier clase de ayuda. Así que por favor aprovechenla si ustedes la necesitan o si saben de alguien que la necesita. Mucha gente lo toma muy leve, pero muchas veces pues estas depresiones llevan a los niños o hasta no nomás tan niños, ya gente grande, a que atente contra su vida. Así que por favor pasen esos números si saben de alguien que los necesite. Si no saben dónde agarrarlos, simplemente pueden ir al internet y ahí pueden encontrar esos números de teléfono. Si no, yo con mucho gusto les puedo ayudar. Todo sea para ayudar a otras gentes, así que por favor no se les olvide que hay ayuda, no se queden solitos, no se queden pensando que nada más ustedes son los que están pasando por todo esto. Todos estamos pasando por esto, pero a todos nos pega un poquito diferente, así que ya lo nuevo normal ya no es tan normal, así que tenemos que acostumbrarnos a las cosas que tenemos que hacer ahora, pero hay arreglo, así que ya pasamos esto. Espero que se la estén pasando muy bien el día de hoy. Vamos a estar hablando de diferentes cosas. Buenos días, Efe.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I've been hanging around here just listening to you speak. You do that so well.
Oh, thank you.
Where'd you learn how to speak like that?
You know, when I was very
Tell everybody, no, but a lot of people still don't know where you came from and what city you're from, and kind of let everybody know. You've said it before, but not everybody knows, right?
Well, I am from Mexico. I think, most of you guys know. I am from a very little city called Delicias, which is delicious. Delicious, and that is located in the biggest state of Mexico, which is Chihuahua.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, so I'm from there, and I was actually, born and I was raised there pretty much, up to like I was, I don't want to say about maybe 10 years old. I just moved a lot to different cities.
Like you lived in Arizona too, right?
I live in Arizona for 6 months.
I'd like to be there now in this weather.
No.
My God. Never mind.
No, I don't think so. I mean, we're like boiling right now here in Colorado. Well, we feel like we're boiling,
Yes, you can feel
can you
hot,
imagine
yeah.
over there? And actually, I do have family in Arizona. Kisses to all of them. Actually, those were the ones that we stay with.
And the little insects and animals, what kind are out there? Because
You
a lot
know,
of people
I-
don't realize that there's
I
a
just
lot.
remember mosquitoes being really huge.
Meow.
Yes, but I don't remember other type of mosquitoes. I don't think I was out a lot, just because it was so hot. So you really
Yes.
can be out there playing. We were either, I remember there was a place that we used to love going. That was Peter Piper's Pizza, I think.
Oh, that
was the name.
sounds
Peter
good right
Piper
now.
Pizza. It was really good. But they have those game machines,
can
and
play
we used
and
to
have
play
fun,
there.
yes.
Yeah, and because, if you're out there, you cannot be outside. It's hard.
You have a guest coming in next week, isn't it? What you were
Yes.
telling me about, and
Yes.
it took a while to get with him because he was doing some studio
Recording.
work, and
Yeah, he
going
was
back
recording.
and forth. So he
Yes.
would get a hold of me at night, and then I'd be going back and forth with him, and we kind of got mixed up a little bit there. 'Cause I
Yes,
just
and he's
sent you-
Cuban. He's Cuban, and
I thought you were going to say he's really cute. So it sounded like it was coming out.
Well, I've been talking to the wife too, so
Uh-huh.
hi to Naomi as well. But yeah, we're gonna have Kiki next week. He is actually a Cuban artist. He sings, he plays, he writes songs,
Ooh, nice.
and he's just amazing. He lives in Seattle right now,
Yes.
Seattle, Washington, and he has that long career. It is amazing. So I can't wait to you guys get to know him a little bit better. And if you don't know his music, I'm gonna start putting, throughout this week, his music videos so you guys can watch him, and be ready a little bit of what we're expecting to hear next Sunday.
Yeah, and he was supposed to be on today, right?
Yeah, well,
But we were so far behind because we were trying to get it together. There's been so much that goes on here. It's like everybody thinks that Henry ain't doing nothing. He just, but man, there's so much.
he's just laying down under the desk all day long, every single day. So we have, so
Every
much stuff to
single
do,
day.
and he doesn't get it done. So now we have to wait longer.
And what's
That's
nice
it.
is, I was telling you that we have another interview going on with, what was Phoenix, I forgot the name of the international, what's a national magazine, but they're going international. So another interview that's going to be going on. So I featured the whole station and talking about the station, how it's come about from all our beautiful staff. I mentioned everybody. And so I even have a
He
picture.
said beautiful stuff.
Yeah, beautiful staff. You like that?
Yeah, I love it. I know he's getting some brownie points there, you know?
Yeah, it's really nice. Hey, and then also that cake I sent you, that's real. They're little tiny ones. They're actually this big. They come in the frozen section. Oh, it's just like those milk nickels are there. You buy them from the...
Do you know I haven't had breakfast yet?
I know, but have you ever eaten with those?
No, I have not. I have not.
Oh, that's how this cake tastes. It's so good.
Oh, God.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
So how did we went from my magazine to a cake?
I don't know.
I think we're getting here. Do you have breakfast this morning?
Well, I do eat a little. I always eat a tiny bit of cereal and a toast and coffee. I eat very little in breakfast.
Yeah, otherwise it gets you. I mean, for me, it gets me messed up.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And then I wait till I get hungry in the afternoon, and then I eat something.
And there's a big meal,
Yeah.
right? That's when we kill everything.
Everything. I mean, clean up your plate, baby.
Yeah, it's like you want some more, you know. But it is true. I mean, I don't know if you guys. I know a lot of people have big breakfasts and they're like really good. But when I have them, I mean, they're amazing.
So
but
your
then
show,
I can't do anything else afterwards.
So what's your show? You told me her show today is we're talking about whatever.
Yeah,
right?
whatever.
That's
yes.
what we're talking about,
Yeah.
right? So she's talking about some good breakfast, and you had some Chinese last night, right?
Yeah.
Where do you go to eat Chinese food?
Well, actually, this one, since I like the mix of Chinese, Japanese, and Thai,
Ooh.
Filipino and everything, there's a place by my house. It's called Thai Chili, and they have all of it. And I like to mix it. I like the either sesame chicken or chicken with the rice, with pad thai, with curry, with egg rolls, with the spring rolls, with fried rolls. Yeah, no, exactly. Like if you look at my plate, you will get disgusted just because not the amount of
what
food.
What are you eating?
It's just because it's everything, you know.
But you have all the colors in there, right?
Yes.
You have the greens, the yellows, the whites, the browns.
Orange, I mean, everything. So that's why I like all the combinations of all those flavors. I don't know. What do you go?
I can eat just like you. When you say that to me, nah, I say everything.
So copy. Oh, let me show you guys something. Okay, I haven't seen them in like 2 weeks. Well, pretty much three. Yeah, 3. So I come, and I got a new case. Show yours. He has a new case too. He didn't tell me he was gonna get one. It's the same.
Yeah.
Just different color.
Yeah, I had to be just like her. And she says, let me see that case. I go, why? It's just like mine. Uh-huh. What? So you caught me. What?
But I didn't tell him I was gonna get a new one. Actually, this was kind of like a surprise.
Yeah,
you know, last minute thing. He didn't tell me he was gonna get a new one. And so when he was writing on it, and I looked, I was like,
hey, this
wait
is
a
cool.
minute, what? So yeah, so he copied me too. That's why I'm letting my hair grow, because every time I got a haircut, he had to get a haircut.
Yes, that's true.
You know, when I had the short hair and, you know, the shape and everything, he wanted to look just like me.
Now, why Sylvia's been gone for 2 weeks? Because she says, I need a break from you, man. It's like,
It's too much.
It's too much.
It's too much. Next thing I know, he's going to be wearing heels and stuff.
Oh, no. Oh, that was wrong. That was a low blow. No heels.
Well, that's what he says.
No, but next time I should do that.
Yeah, you know.
Ooh, I'll be Sylvia.
Look, Sylvia, this is me. This is you.
I should do that just for grins, you know.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah, so he wanted, you know, everything to be equal, and I said, I need a break from you, definitely, because it's just a little bit much. So we took about 2 weeks.
We also went over this, too, is like when she first came to KUHS, it was Danny Uliberry brought her here, and we were doing a live feed, and it was really nice. It was coming out real good, and I just listening to her, I says, can you speak in Spanish? And I've always liked to say this story to everybody, and she goes, I can speak perfect English.
No, I never said perfect. You never said
I can
perfect.
speak English perfectly.
No, I didn't say that. I just said, oh, I can speak English, but I wasn't that rude or mean. I wasn't.
Now check it out. I want you to listen to her. Okay, talk to me in Spanish and tell me about how it is to live in Arizona. Now watch, listen to this. You'll see what I'm talking about, her Spanish. Go ahead.
Ok, pues viviendo en Arizona, en la parte donde estaba era Phoenix, Y fue muy bonito, me gustó mucho a mí la escuela, la high school donde fui ahí por 6 meses. Era una escuela gigante, eran muchísimas cuadras, esa escuela tenía de todo. Ah, tenía, hasta ahorita también ya la hicieron más grande, tienen hasta pista de aterrizaje porque dan clases de manejar helicópteros. Um, Así que estaba muy muy bonita. Y cuando regresé, cuando nos movimos aquí a Colorado, me dio miedo la escuela porque todo era adentro. Allá en Phoenix está todo afuera y aquí todo era adentro, era como un laberinto, tratar de llegar a los salones, y la escuela era muy chiquititita comparada con la de Phoenix, Arizona. Así que fue muy bonito la experiencia de ir allá a la escuela en Phoenix, Arizona.
See what I'm talking about, the Spanish? I can speak perfect English.
No, but I do not speak perfect English.
You do, actually, you do.
I do?
Yeah, you do. You're well educated.
Oh, they're probably like, all the audience are like,
Okay, if you like a Spanish
that.
and English combo, make comments all you want right now. Make comments.
Comments.
We need some comments on our English-Spanish combo. And she can, like, let's say she has a guest in here and they're talking to her. She can remember like about 10 minutes of their dialogue and turn around and put it all into Spanish without missing a beat, a word, everything.
Boy, that's
good.
Yeah,
we
that's
talked about that
memory.
one
Yes.
time in one of
Yes.
your shows.
Yes, and you know what I think is just paying attention to the person that you're speaking with. You always are going to retain all that information because you're paying attention.
And
when
so
you're
she pays
paying attention, then
when she pays attention to me, she looks at me, how am I going to translate this? I don't know.
No, I don't translate, especially because I pay more attention to his brain, the stuff that he doesn't say.
That's
not good to translate. No, so we leave that there. We leave that there.
I'm not going to translate.
He's read already.
You just embarrassed me. It's easy.
Did you see to embarrass you?
Yeah, well, if you're on camera, and I know I'm on camera, it's like I know people are watching Silvia's.
Can you pretend like you're not on camera?
Okay, let's go.
No, let's not do that.
Let's not do that.
Let's not do that. But so you were talking about Kiki.
Yes, and let's go over that too. Now, the mention I got from his friend, which is Rob Mullins, that's who brought him in here. He said that he's being nominated for a Grammy, and that's where I was going by Rob Mullins, as he was interacting with me about Kiki. Well, I got all his entire album, and it's really, really nice, and you really
Yes.
like it. And I play it. Some of it's jazz, and so I play
Yes.
it. And, so I play some of it. So it's on the jazz show, and even everybody will write and say, where did that come from? And I says, well, it's nice music, and it's just being, brought to us by a friend of mine. So play that again, which is nice. It's nice to hear
That's
that.
awesome, yeah, and it's I was listening actually to some of the jazz music that he plays and everything. I mean, because Cuban people, they love that too.
Yes.
You know, they always have like the saxophone, and I mean, it's
Do you
just
like
so
the saxophone?
romantic.
Yeah.
Yes,
Ooh, yes.
I do.
Talk to me about romance.
I know. Like,
Tell me. We were talking about these things now.
yes.
Dr. Elisa was talking about romance and dating and all this stuff. Her stuff was hilarious, so what she was talking about. She goes, what happened to good old-fashioned romancing? What do you think is the best way to romance a woman? And take your time, tell me how you feel,
Okay.
give it some thought. Okay.
I think I got it.
That quick.
I think
I already know what's up, man.
I think, like romance is very important, when you are starting a relationship, when you are in a relationship, and when you are going to even finish a relationship, It's always about having the person fall in love with you every single day.
It's like being at a dance. You're all dressed up in a beautiful dress. Your date brought you a corsage that's orchids, and you have them out there dancing with Luis Miguel, singing "Sabor a mí."
Ooh. O por debajo de la mesa.
Yes, there you go. Now, I'm taking the romance a little
Okay.
further. Okay, so you're out there dancing, and remember you whisper those 3 words as you give her a kiss on the dance floor.
Mm.
You know what those 3 words are, right?
Except the I love you.
Yes, and when she takes a breath from it, she swallows it. And it just goes right to her heart, so that's good romance. And you make sure and sniff her orchid and then go kind of blow a little kiss in her ear.
That's a very nice romance.
So what do you think
know?
of that? I thought of that. And
I think it's pretty good.
you think so?
Yes.
And your gown is just flowing out there and you're just dancing away.
Well, if you have a
and
flowy
Luis-
gown, if you have a tie gown, then
Well, a tie
it'll not
flowing,
be flowing.
or you can be flowing her around and around.
Yeah.
And Luis Miguel singing Sabor a mí.
That would be so wonderful.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then wait, you're under the moonlight.
Ooh.
It's
Full moon?
open. Yes, it's open air
Ah.
dancing. Wait, you take her over there after you're done dancing. To
Wait, are you in Italy? Like on, you know?
You're in Spain.
In Spain. Oh, wow.
You take her over Italy. Yo no soy italiano.
Well, no, but that's romantic, you know?
Yes,
That's
it is. Okay, so
Gracia.
then after that, you walk her over to the fountain of chocolate and strawberries. Get her a chocolate strawberry and give her some.
That is very romantic.
So what do you think of that one?
I think I love it.
She
Yeah.
said,
Does that happen?
Yeah, you got to know how.
So that's actually happening.
Yes.
Like taking them all the way to Spain and, you know,
Yes.
have a moon dance.
Yes,
You
under the
know?
moon.
Yeah. Well, of course, moon dance. Let's have a moon dance under the
Wait,
sun.
let's take it one step further. Luis Miguel just decides to come off the stage and walk over to you and finish the song to you. Oh my gosh. Just for grins. But you arranged it so she can have that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's wonderful. Actually, you know what? I watched a show where
Wait a minute.
person
I
actually
wasn't
does that.
done with the romance.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Keep
What's
going,
next?
keep
What's
going.
next?
Then go over to the bar and get her some either champagne or wine. Probably wine because wine is the best, especially it's natural. And order her some really good wine. And what do you think?
That sounds good. I don't drink.
She's not quiet through the whole thing. She's just listening.
Well, you told me you're not done. I didn't want to interrupt.
Okay, go ahead.
But
Continue on.
Well, I think that sounds really good. I don't drink, especially wine, you know. So, but I
What do
will
you
drink it, you know.
Okay, a shot of tequila.
No.
Okay, what would you like? Rum and Coke?
Just some.
You should be after the strawberries and chocolate.
Yeah, the strawberries and chocolate. Yeah. See, people don't believe I'd rather have my carbs, you know, like in the food than in a drink. So,
Yeah, gotcha,
you know,
I'm
like
with you.
I will have 2 strawberry chocolates and we'll skip the alcohol.
What you got all over your dress? Oh, nothing.
It was so good. But I think, you know, romance is very important, you know, every single day.
Mhm.
And I know you're really good at it.
You don't know.
I do know.
I do.
I do know. I probably don't know exactly,
And-
I can't
yeah.
really tell,
Yeah,
but I
but you
know,
know,
that,
yeah.
that you do it.
There's certain ways, yeah. But
Yeah.
dancing is very romantic.
Yes, especially, you know, like
With somebody who
those
knows how to
slow
lead, yes.
stones and, you know,
And
like,
Luis Miguel singing, come
yeah.
on.
Well,
geez.
Luis Miguel, and for me it will be Pedro Infante.
Yeah, either or.
Pedro
But
Infante.
somebody was alive. This is real. He's alive.
Well, yeah, but that's still a dream, so might as well just put Pedro Infante.
It's just a dream.
So,
Well, yes
it
and no.
works, it
Things
works.
happen. Things happen. I don't know. You know, things can happen for you. You got to tell the universe to bring it in.
And it'll be like, are you?
What'd you bring in? What is this? Are you crazy? Where'd you get all this?
I don't think you got my request.
Quite
Well,
right.
like, something happened here. Did it get messed up on the way there, or you misunderstood my perfect English?
I said it in English and Spanish. What happened to you?
I better make sure to do it in Spanish just to make sure that there's no mistakes,
Mhm.
no, you know, like wrong words. You know, that would not be nice. Something weird happens. But you know, going back to being romantic, you know, the music of Kiki, it is very romantic, and also there's a lot of music that is, you know, like you dance to it, and it's really, really amazing. So you guys, I think you guys gonna like it a lot. And
You're gonna bring him in on Zoom, right?
yeah, we're gonna do a Zoom meeting. Unfortunately, I cannot go to Seattle right now, and he cannot come
You've been to
Denver
Seattle,
right now.
though, right?
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
it's
yes,
beautiful
I
there.
love Seattle. I love Seattle. That's one of my favorite cities.
It's similar to Denver. Similar.
Well, weather-wise, I think it's
Not weather-wise, but the city itself?
The city itself, no, not
No?
really. No.
You're
It's
messing up my whole game here.
Sorry.
Start over.
The city, you know, like let's say downtown Seattle area, you know, they have like those streets that are so steep.
Mm-hmm.
My God, I don't know how they do it. Like to park cars in there, like
You can start a really good brake shop up there.
Yeah, exactly. And because, you know, the weather is always like pretty much like the streets are icy and you had to park like this.
Go sliding.
Yeah, so when you're walking there, you see like the ocean because of the streets, how steep they are. So I haven't seen that in Denver yet. So, so I'm not sure where you've been, but you've seen it. But please let me know.
My bad. I told you. I said let me overs. Never mind.
No, but I love like the Pikes Peak Market, you know, in Seattle, where they have, you know, they sell the fish and they have all kinds of little, what do you call it, stands, you know, of different things that you can buy in there. But it's so awesome. And then going out there, you see what I'm talking about, the steep streets. And then also they have restaurants right on the bottom of this street, you know, because that's where they sell like a lot of fish and stuff like that.
I love all kinds of
all those
seafood.
fish tacos that they have there, all fresh right there. And then they rent you kayaks. And you can go and kayak on the sea, you know. That was a good experience when I did it. It was kind of scary because I don't know how to swim.
Serious?
And the first time I visited Seattle.
That's why you can't go into the ocean and pick any fish you want. You know, they always say there's so many fish in the sea. You know, they say there's so many fish in the sea. That's why.
That's why. Okay, well, never mind. I'm gonna take some classes starting after work. Emergency here. No, just kidding. But the first time that actually I went over there, my husband actually was raised in Seattle. So he said, we're gonna go kayak the ocean, and I'm like, oh yeah, sure, you know, let's do that. That was really scary.
Jesus.
Yeah,
so what am I doing out here? Yeah.
Well, they're passing by you like the ferries, the boats, you know, the big ships
and
the water.
Waves, yeah.
Yes, and you're in this little kayak, you know, like whoo, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna die. But you know, it's amazing.
Have you heard this? Okay, you know how a lot of people go up on these, what is it called, on the big ships when you go on
cruises?
Cruises, yeah. Do you know this? Why do the dolphins go along here? Everybody says, oh, look at the dolphins going right with the ship.
I
Do you know
don't
why?
know. Nuh-uh.
You never knew why? I didn't either. They're just letting the ship pull them along.
Oh.
And you know all that water, you know how it kicks up, you just said
so
it kicks up all the waves and stuff, and they just ride the waves.
Oh,
And so the ship
that is so
yeah, they're smart.
cool.
You know, dolphins are very, very bright. So if you go, yeah, we're just
They're just going along.
yeah, they're just going along. It's really
I didn't
cool.
know that.
Yeah.
That is so beautiful.
But to be out there on a kayak and have that kick up is like, Jesus.
No, that is really scary. I mean, I never experienced it. So the first time it happened to me, I was screaming like
What am I
crazy.
doing?
And my husband's like, "It's okay." He was like, you know, we were like kayak of two.
Yeah.
So he was behind, and he's like, "It's okay, it's okay." And then he's like, "Turn around for a picture." And I'm like, "Oh no, no!" So some of those photos are funny because I'm with this face like, "I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die." Actually, before going to Seattle, I saw he usually when we go traveling, he has an itinerary of everything that we are going to do. So when I saw that we're kayaking on the ocean
You
by
thought
the
about
Space
it?
Needle, you know, we were going to actually...
Did you go up to the Space Needle and go on top? Or
yeah,
no?
we
You
went to the
there?
Space Needle. Yeah, every time, it's a must.
There's a restaurant up there.
Yes,
isn't there?
there's the restaurant that
It
it
rotates.
rotates. It's pretty cool. And then he also had on the itinerary that we were going to go helicopter ride. And those ones
I've
that...
always liked to do that.
But you know what? This one wasn't a helicopter actually. It's those ones that like the airplanes with open top. How you call it? Like it's like biplanes. Is that how they call them?
Biplanes.
Biplanes. They don't have anything
They're
on
like
top.
they're
and-
not. They go both ways. They're biplanes. Like bisexual or what? She always looks at me like, here goes the pendejo. Here he goes, suck of shit.
Well, there's like a. I think they're going by because there's two seaters
Yeah,
or something.
I got you.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to like let you guys know how it was
How
the
it is.
airplane. But yeah, but they do like how you call it, pirouettes.
Yes.
On the air and stuff like that. And I thought we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go across these islands and all these things. So
So just think of all the experiences that you get to have.
Oh yeah, it was amazing, but it was the first time that I was doing crazy stuff like that. So I actually left a paper signed to my mom, and I said, if anything happens, I think I'm gonna die here because there's things that I never done. So I just said, put whatever you want
had
from
your
what I
rosary
had.
out there saying the sign of the cross.
So
What are you
that's
doing?
what I
I'm
did.
praying. What do you
Here,
think
you
I'm
guys
doing?
just grab whatever you want. It's
It's
mine.
yours?
That's my will, But it was one of the most beautiful experiences, that
Fun.
I ever had.
Fun.
It was so much fun getting to know. It was actually the first time I saw the sea.
Wow.
I never been like on a tropical place
To the
before.
sea, the
Before
ocean.
that, yeah. So that was the first time I saw the
It's
ocean.
like amazing. It just mesmerizes you. Just sit there and stare
Yes,
at it.
the smell of it,
Yes.
it's just wonderful. And that's one of the wonderful experience, just like you get out of the
Makes you
airport
feel
and you
how-
feel it.
Makes you feel how big you really are.
How big as for us?
Yeah, how
Fat? Or
Yeah, no. You look at that giant ocean, just that spot right there,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it just extends everywhere. You're just like a
Nothing.
nothing. Yeah.
Nothing compared to the ocean.
Yes.
But it's so beautiful. And I went to the Orchids Island, and all those things that it was. That if you never been there, you kind of like, God, this guy wants to kill me. Is he like inviting me here because he's gonna come back as a widow or something? But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. So Seattle is amazing if you guys want to go and visit.
This is brought to you by the Seattle Vacation.
Seattle vacation spot, please, visit Seattle. But,
Business?
But it
That's
is
what it
really
sounded like. You were
beautiful.
doing such a good job. There's like where do I sign up? I mean, get my tickets. Let's go.
No, and then they had the tulip flowers fields,
Ooh.
Oh
See,
my
back to the
God.
flowers. See, that's what I was telling you about corsages. You gotta know how to do those corsage things.
Make sure they're
Yeah.
orchids.
Yes, you know.
Yes,
See,
of course they know.
of course
Orchids,
it's- yeah.
my favorite.
Yo,
Yeah.
I know where it's at.
But yeah, I think, but Denver has its things too, I mean, I'm not gonna be like.
Denver has its things too.
We
Well, the
have the
mountains.
beautiful mountains,
Mhm, you got the lakes, the beautiful
those
lakes.
were similar with Seattle,
Now, finally, I got something out of her.
Yes, that's the mountains, yeah, and then the cold weather.
Yes.
We just don't have much rain, but
Yeah,
yeah.
it rains like crazy out there.
Yeah, and then what else we have compared to the
Food. They got McDonald's
Food.
there.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
they do. Burger King. One of the funniest thing is like Oregon, which is right next to Seattle.
Yes.
We went to Portland once. Well, no, not once, quite a few times. But we went to a Burger King there, and
A what?
everything, Burger King,
Oh, Burger King.
and it tasted so different than here.
How come?
I don't know. The bread was just fresh made
It
or
was
something.
different
It was
something, yeah.
just something different. So
Isn't that something? You go to other areas of the U.S. and the food, even though it still says Burger King or McDonald's or whatever, it does taste
it
different.
tastes different, and they have different condiments too.
Yes.
Because when we went to Disneyland, the Burger King, the McDonald's that is across from Disneyland, they have some different salsas that they
Yeah, it's like,
have in
what the
here.
hell?
They're probably, okay, this is California, we have more Hispanic, so they need different salsas.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah, because it's
And then
like
the
in here, and I'm like, what are
in,
they?
yeah, the jalapenos in LA, I think, are extremely hot.
Yes.
Big, giant ones and extremely hot. And then they have all the orchards up over there. They got all the oranges and all that stuff out there. Did you ever go to
Yes, yes.
the orchards out?
No, not the orchards. I didn't go there. No.
Ooh.
I mean, we have like this itinerary that I barely
You got-
get a
you
break
got-
to go to the rest.
You got 5 minutes to get to the bathroom and back. We're getting on the bus. We're going.
Yeah, pretty much that's how it is. Especially when we didn't have the kids and we,
You
we're
can go
traveling
do
just my
something.
husband and I. It
Don't
was
you like
crazy.
it like that? It's a lot more fun.
Yeah, because it's like you don't sleep. Actually, when we went to
Yeah.
New York, we never sleep because we're like,
No,
okay, we're
New-
gonna be here for so
In
long.
New York, everybody says that you don't sleep in New York.
But you know what? There's a lot of places closed.
And
like,
it's real old in New York and then real new. It's like, it's this mixture of, and everything costs a lot of money in New York.
Yes.
It's like
Actually, the
double
only thing
and
that you'll
triple.
find open late at night, like past 1 in the morning or
It's
2, the
costly.
pizzeria's place, and I have to say I don't like the New York style pizza. Sorry for the ones that do, but it's just like too thin and like I
Just
don't know.
don't taste good.
No.
We were talking last night about making a bobole. You buy the bobole, it's the bread, and then you make your own pizza. Have you ever
Oh,
made
okay,
those?
okay. I never have made
And
like,
you put all your, it comes with already with the sauce. You put all the sauce
Oh,
on top, and
okay.
you put all your meat, your sausages, and your
Jalapenos or...
jalapenos, pepperoni, whatever you want to dress up, and you cook it. It's really good. We're talking about that.
You know, I've seen
What
it
kind
when
of
they
pizza?
cook
What's your
it.
favorite pizza?
My favorite pizza, I had different ones.
Like the ones that are for $5? I'll eat those too. They're like
yeah, me
cardboard.
too.
It doesn't matter.
You know, you just put some sauce and some
just keep
Parmesan cheese and
yeah,
you're good
yeah.
to
I
go.
put the Parmesan cheese and I pile all this green chili all over it. I do.
No, but you know what? I have different. Well, I like the Sicilian pizza. I'm like,
I like the Sicilian pizza, and what else? You know what else I like?
I like the Hawaiian. I know a lot of people get some.
Yeah, they don't like the
they have issues
pineapples
with
on
that. But I like it. But I had to add jalapenos.
Yes.
You know, jalapenos, ham, and pineapple. I like the pepperoni and cheese. I like the one that is called taco pizza.
Taco
I think.
pizza, yes.
Yeah.
I've heard of those.
And
too.
then the Santa Fe pizza, the one
Yes.
with chicken and green chili.
Ooh, yes, and
Those
like
so
I said,
good.
you can make them your own. Like I said, the boboles, you can add all the strips of green chile
And
all
just
the,
make it.
Yeah, put extra cheeses if you like cheese.
You know what I wanna make one, but like on the grill. They
Ooh,
said that it comes
yes.
out like so
So
good.
good,
Yeah,
yes.
so I wanna do that.
That'd be really, really tasty.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my god. I'm like
And what about stir fries?
stir fry.
Yeah, you could buy you all the stir fry stuff, make stir fry, you know, like, and you cut up, you buy those chickens, the rotisserie chickens,
Uh huh.
you chop them all up and you put this, you know, on the stir fry, you put all the chicken, and you had those?
No, I haven't.
Well,
Where
there's
have
a lot of things.
Where have it? No, I haven't. You know, I haven't made pizza not even once in my lifetime, and I've been wanting to. You know, I've been wanting to because it seems pretty fun, especially like I said on the grill.
How you make pizza, yes.
Yeah.
And see, it's like if you do all these cool things and then when you taste it, it comes out so good, you want another one, but it took so long to make that one.
I know.
It's like, damn.
That's the only thing when you make stuff from scratch. When we make Chinese food from scratch or, you know, Japanese, whatever, it takes so long that you're kind of like, I think we're going to wait another 2-3 years to do this. Because, you know, my kids love when we make like fried rice, what is the other ones? Wontons, egg rolls, you know, when we make everything from scratch, but it's just a long time.
It does. It takes a long time, but man, after it comes out so good, you want to eat all in one sitting.
Yes,
Mhm.
and then you're like, have a stomachache. Yeah, you know, one of the things that I remember I haven't made in a long time is the tomato sauce, like Italian
Fresh,
tomato sauce.
yes.
Yeah, because it took me almost 2 days to make it. So I was like, I don't think I can. And then after that, then I couldn't eat at any Italian place because they
they're
were
so
not.
good. Yeah, they
it
were
wasn't as
close.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
they were
I was
close.
like, oh great, you know, now I messed up. The same with like cakes and stuff like that, you know.
Cakes. Oh, yes.
I need to make one.
See, now, Sylvia's show is about, we're talking about whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Right now, it's
Whatever.
food. It was food. First, romance. We talked about romance because Dr. Lisa had a great show talking about romance and dating sites and stuff like that. And I'm sure a lot of you people get up on dating sites and try to find your man, try to find your woman. And what she talked about is the pictures that they use doesn't reflect who they really are because they use filters, they use all these things. And then they have
And
these...
sometimes they're not even them.
I know that.
Right?
Then they have these hidden things. She was talking about this one where they, this guy dated her, and they were on the third date. He had to tell her he's a cross-dresser and comes as a gal and has all the clothing. And she was
The
like,
third date? Oh my God.
She goes, so which one showed up tonight?
You didn't know where
like,
to go.
yeah, it's like she was like, man, it was an interesting show where she talked about how life is now. And now we're living in this pandemic, and you and I, we can't say that we're going to the concert. We're not going to go to the Cine de Parque. We're not going to go to the Latino Festival. We can't say we're going to anything right now, right?
Yeah, you can't.
So-
I mean,
And then the
if
other
it
day I
is-
was messing around on the radio. I put on, like, we're going to have 10 bands and it's free to get in. As long, and I had this whole thing going, and I said, no, not really, ways out. And I got 3 calls, and some people, what the hell are you saying that for?
Like, you just make our
Making-
hopes go
yeah,
out.
that's what it was. And there are people that are still doing the live
Yeah.
things, but you got to stay separated. Or they do them, and this would be good in Commerce City, use the drive-in theater and have a
yes.
big backdrop of a band like we're doing right now,
Uh-huh.
and then have a real band up there, and you just stay in your cars and listen.
And listen to it. Well,
Yeah.
I know there's a few concerts that they're doing like that. I'm not here. I mean, I don't think I have. No, not
Yeah,
here.
there's a few here.
I see, really?
Yes, they've already had a couple.
Is it the ones? I think I saw one in no, not Pueblo.
Now, riddle me this: how do you dance if there's social distancing at some of these bars?
Well, I know. Well, when we had the DJs here, or the DJ Catracho here, he said that you come with a group of people, right? Let's say 4 or 5, whatever. You have your space, and you only dance with the people that you're there with.
So if you see a cute chica over there,
You can go to her. You can't.
now I was watching on TV. They have this new thing. It's a wand, and at first I couldn't understand it because I was looking at it. I didn't know what the wand was because the girl was over there, you know, but it looked like something else. And I was like, what is that?
I really need to look at that.
Yeah. It's a UV wand. It's got a little, you know, like it looks like
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
And it's a UV wand, and you do like this all over your body, and it kills everything, all the germs. Now the NFL has created this thing that you walk through like it's like a metal detector kind of thing.
Oh,
It has
okay,
the UV
okay.
wand on it, so it cleans you out. Then you go through this other one that sprays you.
Oh,
So I'm thinking, how come they don't have these in all their bars and restaurants and stuff?
that should be good. Actually, you know what? My photographer,
Yeah.
my photographer friend, an amazing person, Bill.
I just happen to have a wand here.
Are you defecting me, or are you affecting me?
Affecting you.
But anyways, Bill, they in
Bill?
their studio they have a thing, you know, with UV to, you
It's my
know,
favorite
clear
thing
up
to do.
everything. He has something going on.
Yeah, I know,
you
it's
like
only
an
between
inside
you and
joke,
me.
yes,
It's only-
but no, but I do want to say hi to Bill Murph. He's just my friend. I have been.
It's just so-
I had actually another photo shoot with him. You guys probably gonna see some photos coming up with my daughter, so that's gonna be pretty
Interesting.
cool. Yes, so it was really nice working with her. I haven't worked with her for like a long time. I think it's been, I don't know, maybe over 4 years, 5 years.
That's, yeah, now she's like 21 now?
She's
She acts,
42.
she acts like 21, doesn't
She acts like 21, yes, but she always act like 21. But no, but it's pretty funny. She actually grew 6 inches in like 14 months.
Jesus.
We had her physical last week, and the doctor couldn't believe it. So she had it to recheck, and it's like, wow, she grew 6 inches in 14 months. So no wonder I will leave her now that clothes doesn't fit her and shoes don't fit her. I thought she just wanted to keep on shopping because she's a shopaholic like
Shopaholic.
her dad. Yeah, her dad is like that.
And I was going to ask you in Spanish, can you translate what we were talking about, but just a little portion of it, of the food?
Of the food?
Of the food. Listen, now watch this.
Okay.
This is interesting.
So estábamos hablando de cuando cocinamos, que a veces cocinamos todo en vez de comprar, por decir, la pizza, que compramos las cosas para hacer la pizza en la casa, que tomamos muchísimo tiempo en hacerlo y estaba tan rico, pero no nos animamos a volverla a hacer porque duramos mucho haciéndola. Estábamos hablando pues de eso, también de que queremos hacer pizza, pero estaba diciéndoles que en el, ¿cómo se llama? En el asador hacia afuera, que se ve que sale bien rica. Estábamos pensando también en que tenemos que tratar eso, diciéndole también que a mis hijos les gusta mucho cuando hacemos la comida china ahí en la casa, pero se toma muchísimo tiempo haciendo los wontons, el arroz frito y todo eso. El arroz frito se tiene que hacer, pues para preparar el arroz, primero pues se tiene que hacer el arroz blanco, pero tiene que hacerse un día antes. Entonces empieza uno con las preparaciones el día anterior a hacer el arroz frito, y lo mismo también con el sushi también tiene uno que hacer el arroz un día antes. Lo que yo hice una vez que por algo bueno y algo malo, que lo hice muy rico, que ya después ya no puedo comer en los restaurantes italianos, no me sabe tan rico la salsa de tomate. Me tomó 2 días en hacerla porque la hice así como la hacían en los viejos tiempos allá en Italia y salió tan rica que ahora todos los restaurantes italianos casi no me saben muy bien la salsa de tomate, entonces, pero no la he vuelto a hacer desde esa vez porque me tomó mucho tiempo y eso fue hace como unos 14, 15 años que la hice. It's been 14, 15 years I've been
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm not thinking about making it again. No la voy a volver a hacer, yo creo, por muchísimo tiempo, al menos que, no sé, algo pase. Pero es lo mismo con los pasteles. Cuando uno hace los pasteles como a uno le gustan, para comer otro pastel es muy difícil. Y ahorita, como no hemos almorzado, teníamos mucha hambre, se nos hace agua en la boca ahorita. Pero es lo que estábamos hablando de la comida, que está muy rica y es muy bonito hacerla, pero se batalla mucho. Takes a long time.
Now check that out. See, now that was translated for you into a good language there.
From delicious Chihuahua.
From delicious Chihuahua, isn't that neat?
Yeah.
And so, you know, for those who can't hear, or, you know, they've told us there's about now 7 so far have told me that they're hard of hearing and they're getting older, whatever, but we also do have closed caption on our live feeds, which is really nice, but I'm not sure, and we talked about this, if it's actually translating the way it should be. And it's
Actually, I'm just looking, and the last stuff I said, it was translated perfectly,
That's
which
what I'm saying.
the first time it did.
Well, you know what they told me, and I went over it, is because it has to train, whatever that
Oh.
means. It trains with you. And so it doesn't get it right at first, because the last time we looked at it in Spanish, it was like kind of off.
Huh.
And now they said it's completely trained to where it recognizes every word and pulls it down and puts it into a perfect closed caption for those who can't, are hard of hearing.
Yeah,
Or can't hear.
or sometimes, you know, you're in a place that you can hear it and you just read
Wanna
it,
read
you
it,
know.
yes.
Yeah, because I do that a lot, you know, like I just read the captions. So if you see something that looks weird, it's
You know,
not me.
Somebody hacked your closed caption.
It's not me.
What is she saying?
It's a closed caption, you know, that was untrained or something.
And you know, did you hear, now we were talking about dancing and romance and all that stuff. Did you hear on Dancing with the Stars, I forgot the gentleman, he's an older gentleman. He's the big star of that. He's the MC of that.
Okay.
They got rid of him.
Why?
I don't know. Nobody can understand it. And he's like, I gotta go now. But to me, he was what made Dancing with the Stars so elegant.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
you
because
have the
he's
presence.
Yes, of him, and he's
yeah.
been there for 14 years. And
Something big happened there.
Yeah, something
big
happened.
happened there.
But
you
to
know?
me, nobody could replace that. It's just like, what's the other one that comes on at night? It's called 2.5 Men.
Oh yeah.
You can never
no.
change Charlie.
Charlie Sheen, sorry.
Hit all the
mean,
chicks.
Ashton, what is his name?
Yeah.
Ashton Kutcher, whatever.
I don't like him in that. He doesn't.
Yeah, he's good on his thing, but
not
this
there.
was, when they replace a character
Mhm.
in a series, movie, whatever it is,
Yeah,
he's
it's
not
really-
going to
yeah.
be the same. I'm sorry.
And then I like that girl who would always come up the.
Oh my gosh, she's
I love
crazy,
her.
that neighbor.
I love
Oh
her,
my
yeah, I
God, you
love
kind of
her.
like, what?
I'd date
You
her.
know? I know you would. You're like crazy like that.
Yeah, yes, I
But
do.
that is crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
I wonder, what really happens, but I'm hearing
Dancing
that
with the Stars, and I couldn't.
that's a big show.
Yeah, it's a
like,
great big show.
You
and
can't really.
You always wait for him to come on. He's got the chrome hair like me, dresses really nice, and he's
And the
always on it.
voice.
And the voice,
The
yes.
voice. I mean, that's
Yes,
you know.
and he's on it. He was on the timing of everything, had everything under control. And I thought,
Wow.
wow. Everybody said that. Everybody was like, wow. Even the judges are like,
I think it's gonna come out like whatever really
Something
happened,
happened,
because that you cannot replace something that is the
Is that
face
big.
of
Of
the
Dancing
show.
with the That's what I'm saying.
That's too much,
Yes.
But
That's like trying to say, and we talked about this, like,
he wants to
Sylvia.
replace me. He told me the other day, Sylvia, I'm sorry, but we
do.
had to replace you.
You get those ideas. I don't know where they come. I'm over here really
Well, you
working,
don't know where
doing
they
all
coming
these
from?
things, and I'm doing all these things. It's like I can't even keep up with some of the stuff I'm having to. I'm fronted with, and I even say, can we just just say we're not gonna. Never mind.
No, but
I
you
can
know,
feel her energy. It's like I could be looking that way and still feel the energy from this side.
That's good.
No, it's not.
good. Yes, it's good. That way you know. I don't have to open my mouth to tell you how I feel.
You don't either. It's like, shit.
Because, sometimes it's hard when you cannot express how you feel, but
Right.
as long as the other person is getting your energy, you're like, yes.
Yes, and you
I
know
don't have to
it's
talk. I don't
put the
have to say
pressure on.
anything. Yes. It's like, okay, now like grinding my teeth and you're feeling like, it's all power.
And there's nobody there.
Yeah, well, it's all the power you have with your brain and your mind,
And
It's
let's
like,
talk about this because I read a lot of these books. And one is called The 7 Spiritual Business. I forgot the
7 spiritual business.
for success.
Okay.
There's another word in there, but I can't remember. And it comes from power, the power of women. A lot of men don't know this, that the power of women are part of this earth, part of us, they make the children, they make the other humans. Now it says in there, to be successful, you have to give and give and give no matter what, and make sure the females are included. You don't do that, you come across one that is just like, I remember you.
It gets you back.
It gets you like that. It's not karma or nothing. It's just the way it flows.
Well, that's what it says. I mean, they say karma is basically
karma is
cause
good.
and effect.
But
Well,
karma
because
is good
you
karma.
learn your lessons, with
She looks at me,
karma.
and you learn your lessons.
You learn your lessons, and but that's one of the things. Like is what you put out there. That's what you're gonna get back. That's what they said. It's good karma, bad karma. It depends on what you do.
Yeah.
It's up to you what you're gonna get, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you
Yeah.
do bad to somebody and you find the person that you did something bad, later in life, guess what?
Then there's the other book. It's called The Dark Side and Convincing People with the Dark Side of the Dark Entity of it's called when two people get together and you can feel their energy.
Uh-huh.
It's called the dark energy. Trump does this. He uses dark energy and dark sides to convince, to brainwash people to do these things that he wants them to do.
Oh, okay.
And there's
okay.
a book on this, and it's really good reading material. And I was reading this stuff, and I said, Jesus, I know somebody that's doing that. That's this man that we have in power, not us. I never voted for him. But the other one with the 7 successes of business spiritually.
Oh.
And that's the one where you want to always give and give and give and give to, especially women. That's a given.
Oh, that's
Isn't that
really
neat? Yeah,
interesting.
it's interesting stuff.
So, what you gonna give me?
I was going to say that, but we're going to stay right there. But we're talking about that. She says he's going to replace me. And I never think like that. I look at other things. I'm always thinking of how we can expand on it. Yeah, that's all.
We're gonna pretend like we believe him. Okay. Just for now. But I would think
Look at
about
how red I am
it,
now.
And then it's so hot in here. That's another reason that we're having a lot of, like heat waves here in the studio is because they turn our AC off on
To
Sundays.
save money. But the guy's cheap, that's.
Yeah, like on Sundays when, we have the show and there's I guess there's nobody on the building, but still, like, can they just leave this vent on?
I know. Actually, if they can do that, they can't.
Wow.
They can't do separate work.
Yeah,
A lot of the bigger new buildings, they can.
They have a sectional.
Well, they have software. I used to build computers for the software.
Oh, okay.
And the software is like $39,000.
Wow.
And they can go and it's all touchscreen, and they can separate all the different areas of the building to make it cool or heat.
But I bet you anything that actually pays off, paying that type
With
of
that kind
money,
of stuff
I mean,
Those are new
exactly
buildings.
who's,
Brand new
I mean, brand new buildings. This one is not a brand new building.
No, it's not.
How old is this building?
It's 38 years old.
38. Well, not that old
That's
either.
not that old.
No, no.
It's well kept. I think it's well kept up.
It's younger than me. It is well
She
kept.
had to say that too. It's younger than me.
It's younger than me, so it's super new. Super new. It's like it was just today built, But so we're like, it's hot, so you see my face all shiny, you see him going red, besides getting embarrassed by his thoughts, but his own thoughts.
Look at the song that's playing up there.
El Bebeto.
¿Cómo es esa Pepito?
Well, it's kind of like that, but he says he's big. That's what they call him.
Yeah.
He says, so we have, ¿por qué dejaste que te amara? Con el Bebeto es lo que está sonando ahorita. In the background, como decimos.
Yeah, that's
This guy has a mind that you guys, oh my God, it's crazy. But
I hope you're not pointing at me.
No. Just kidding. Anyway, so what else we have going on here in the studio for this week?
And we've got a lot of different things. We've got some interesting guests coming up, and there's some extreme guests. There's a world-renowned doctor going to be featured on Charlie Pacello's show, which is The Council. He's doing a 10-part series on PTSD, and he just was renewed for another 10-part series, and it's carried on a different platform.
Congratulations.
Carries anywhere from 20 to 30,000 people, and it's been on fire. It's just like I look at Charlie. He's even grown a little goatee and makes himself look better. He's dressing up in his.
He's trying to look more professional.
Yeah, he
just shave it off. Just shave it off.
Everybody likes it. I get a lot of people saying it.
Ah.
And it's the chicas.
The chicas. Well, I'm a chica too, and I say shave it off.
I used to wear one back in the day. My mom would always say, "Clean that stuff off. You look so dirty."
Well, if you have it, like shaved all the time, cleaned.
I just wore this one up here, the mustache, and it was kind of a red color, and she didn't like it at all. She always said, "Shave that shit off."
Your mom knew.
Yes.
Yes.
But see, then the chicas want to kiss you all the time, and I don't like that.
So you shaved it off.
I shaved it off like that.
Like no romance here. Never mind.
That's fun.
Yeah, he started red again. But anyway, so we're gonna have next week Kiki here in this. Through Zoom, via Zoom.
And that's called done peer-to-peer. Our Zoom is peer-to-peer. We don't take Zoom live. We go peer-to-peer with Zoom and take the cameras live on Zoom.
Yes, so that way it's less. How you call it?
Compression.
Yeah,
hardly any compression.
Patches and stuff like
no
that.
Patches,
none of that stuff. So it's
and they
more
can see
clear.
you inside the studio too, just like you see her right now. So that comes out really nice.
Yes. So we're gonna see. I think he's gonna be singing for us too.
He said he would. Yes.
So we're gonna convince him on that, and he's gonna be telling us how he started and everything, and how all this, Grammy Latin, nominations are happening, and so you can get to know a little bit more of him and his group, because he plays with other people as well.
That's going to be nice.
Yes.
I can't wait to see that. It's going to be great. And like you said, he was supposed to be here this week, because there's this time problem of us back and forth playing phone tag, and finally I got a hold of him, but it was late at night. It happens either early in the morning or late at night for me, and so it's kind of hard to get a hold of everybody.
Yeah, good thing Seattle is 1 hour, behind us, so that was perfect that we were able to.
And the other thing that I was doing the other day was Melissa was on a Zoom with BET Network.
Oh, okay,
And that's a big network, and so she got 2 of them, and they were 2 hours ahead. So it was kind of hard for her to get that in there.
It's like, good night.
So what she did is she took the day off to get because they're ahead and it's earlier for her, she took the day off just to get those 2 interviews on the BET network.
Awesome. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Big.
Yeah, that's BET.
Yeah.
I remember that was like a big network, like back in the day too.
Yes,
it's been
it's
going
always
on
big.
for
And then they were
for a
bought
long
up.
time.
So it's no longer a Black Entertainment Network. It's owned by somebody else.
Who?
I think it's CBS.
CBS, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, because a lot of stuff has been getting bought by Oprah too. I saw that. So they're like integrating everything to Oprah Network or O Network.
Yes.
How it is now.
It's things have changed considerably. Like I said, we're going to try to carry some of our stuff on. It's called the Lure. The Lure. They're going to try to sell our product of what we have, but you have to have a 10-part series and not just a single show. And so we're going to be featured on other networks too, and they're all over the world. So.
And we'll be sharing it on Facebook so that you guys can see it as well.
Yeah, you can go and actually watch through either cable or through satellite dish or whatever. So It's really neat. It's like all these things are happening for KUHS, but we knew it would eventually. It has to break.
Yeah.
It can't just, and we're not a giant-sized studio, but the type of content that we're pulling through here is big. Like
yeah,
I
but
said,
most of the people now that they have the
everybody's-
podcast is they're
yeah.
on the basement or something, you know. So this is pretty giant, you know, for what a lot of people
It's exactly
thinks it
true
is.
what
Yeah.
you say. A lot
Yeah.
of people just do it right out of their kitchen table and stuff. Even on some of the big networks, they put their earbuds in there and they're talking, and it's all
It sounds really
corny.
choppy.
Yeah,
and
it's
yeah.
so
So
it's like-
that's one of the things. Like, if you come to our studio, you can see the quality of equipment that we have,
Yes.
and because we try to send the best for you guys, and it's not, you know, like just anything, and it's annoying to listen to, or you know.
And Channel 6 bought up KUBO Radio, and they built this big, beautiful building. And
Oh.
they went and put in $1 million stuff in the studio. It's like, Jesus.
Wow.
That's what I said. And they put high-def cameras so they could do live feeds, and they're going to be doing some stuff. But it won't be for a while, so we've got to keep moving on. So.
It's always, you know, that
There's always
it's not just the competition, it's technology
Yes,
upgrading, so
yes,
you have to keep up with technology.
It. If you don't
Yes.
keep up with it, you don't stay with it.
Yeah.
And then we got Restream, and you're being broadcast on
Yes.
YouTube,
YouTube.
Twitter, and to our website, which is really nice. You can see it on the website also. And live here on Facebook. So it goes all over the place now.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we talked about that. We're going to be broadcasting little by little to more and more and more and expanding it. And now going on Velour, it's going to expand it way big.
Yeah, and that's like we said, it's technology advancing, and stuff that we want to be on that we can't be on yet is because we're waiting for the technology to approve certain things.
And then what's nice about your show, and I also put in there, they asked what type of show, different languages, and I said bilingual, which they don't have very much of. CBS International, or NBC International doesn't have a lot of it.
Oh, wow.
It's
You would
bilingual.
think
They
that
just
was
have all
really,
Spanish,
or
all English.
Okay.
They don't have a lot of bilingual, which you do here.
Yeah.
Like what you just did, you've translated, bam. And to people, there's a lot of people who like the bilingual format.
Yes.
Because their kids are all English, they're all Spanish, but they can both sit there and watch.
And watch
listen.
it, yeah. And that's what I noticed that, well, now that we have this virus going on and you're like watching every single TV show on Netflix or Hulu, whatever you want to call it, and you can see that they're doing some type of bilingual
Yes.
format into it, so that way people are
Oh, they'll
all
put it down
watching
at the
them.
bottom.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
And so that's what I was telling you, they're looking for it. And then they brought out this brand new stream network. Used to be the old one of NBC. It was called they used to spread the Peacock.
Oh, okay,
Back
okay,
in the
okay.
old
Yeah,
days.
yeah,
Now
yeah.
they brought out a new streaming network called the Peacock. I don't know if you heard about it.
No, I
It's brand
haven't.
new. It's NBC Universal. And that's the
Oh.
one I'm telling you
Well,
about.
that's with Comcast too.
Yeah, so they're gonna, it's probably what they're looking for content. How do you stream something if you don't have no content? So
Exactly.
they're just putting it out there looking for everything. And,
Exactly.
you know, ours is, I would say ours is very professional. It's getting even more professional, so now we could probably sell it in a different format.
That
So,
sounds wonderful.
somewhere else on a different platform.
Yeah.
And that way, people all over the world can just log in. and
Check
see
it out.
Mhm.
Yeah, because a lot of times they don't know how to get to it,
Yes.
or sometimes when the platforms are little, people are scared to download
Yes,
them, and
uh-huh.
so when they see that something big, you know, is that you actually are on some big platforms, then they feel more comfortable on
Yes.
downloading it and like open it and look for it, you know. So that's pretty good. That's very good news.
So I thought I'd share all that with you and her audience while we're here. So we've been sharing it on all the other shows too, of what we got going. And so, like I said, and there's Melissa getting the BET network interviews, and she comes, I got something big. It's like I about it. She was all.
Congratulations, mommy. Kisses. I know it's been
so
it's been a
happy.
tough time for
It
her.
is.
So
It's
this
been
is
hard.
something that, you know, lifts her up and, you know, make her feel better. Sometimes when we're going through a hard time, you know, work is a little escape, you know, for everybody. I know some people don't even like to work when something is going on,
I know.
but sometimes it's just a little getaway. So
Yes.
I know for her.
I
it's
do a
pretty-
lot of that
pretty
little
blessing.
getaways. I know how to do that. Romance.
He's like, well, I want to get out of romance today, so I'm gonna go to work.
Shut up.
What you read?
You hit it always on the money. It's like, stop it.
Sorry, that's just my mind
I
working.
just have to get it.
Just kidding. He's always really good, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. You should see your face. But anyways, do we have any comments?
I can't see him on here. I try to see him. You have.
Let's see. Oh, saludos a...
There's more than this, but they won't come alive for a while.
A mi tía chica, hasta Delicia, Chihuahua. Let's see. There's my husband, Jeff Desir. Good morning. Good morning. He was actually painting when I left the house. Thank you so much. Luis Chavez. Hello, my friend. Kisses to you too. Shane Johnson. He needs a bedazzle phone case. Yes, I agree. I think I'm going to get me a really sparkly one and see what he does. You know, I bet you he'll get it too. And then he'll say his granddaughter's. James, hi sweetie, hello, how are you? Sayful Anwar, so sexy, thank you so much. Yo merito, saludos hermosa, saludos amigo mío, muchas gracias por todo el apoyo. Thank you so much guys for all the support that you guys give and show me and you know, write and comment on my pictures, on all my stuff, you know, I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And see. Oh, Andy Stokes, he says, see, we're talking about Seattle. Well, no, he's in Portland.
Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon, which is also just like Seattle. That is a city that looks like Seattle. Portland. It's beautiful.
You've made your point.
It's beautiful. So you're a lucky one, Andy, being in Portland. You know, hope to see you soon. Hopefully all this is over. I know you're supposed to come this year, and, you know, fortunately it didn't happen. So, but I appreciate it. Tío Hurtado, thank you for watching. No, there was my mama. Hola, saludos. Saludos, mom. Un besote también. She says hi to you.
Oh, hello, how are you? And hello to the 505 in New Mexico. There's a lot of New Mexico people listening also, and the other radio stations were in. I seen that go by too, but it was so quick. So.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't let us see everything, so yes. We apologize that we don't mention everybody.
When we log off, you're going to be able to see a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, so we have, oh, this one's right?
Yes.
Michelle De Leon, thank you for watching. Susie Trevino, Darlene Hernandez, kisses all the way to Brighton, Colorado. I actually posted a photo the other day. I think it was last week. We went to Brighton to do, we actually went to eat there.
Everybody goes to eat in Brighton. I go to get gas there because it's cheap. I go to eat there.
But we
went to the farms to pick up some corn.
We passed by the flowers, took some photos. That's not flowers. But actually, you know, the place that I didn't know about this place. There's less taxes. So.
Less taxes.
But no, but actually we went to this to try this new place that we haven't been, and I guess it's a new place also in Brighton, and it was a taco place, and it was so crazy that GPS took us right in front of Darlene's the Art of Hair Salon in Brighton, Colorado.
She's selling tacos now, okay?
Right in front of her, there's the place. So we parked right in front of the salon, and I took a selfie so she could see it. But yeah, so that was really nice. But yeah, this place is good too.
And hi to Tina Navarro if you're listening or watching right now. If you're still on, Tina.
Tina. Moni Jonetzi. Who else? I'm gonna, you know, I don't wanna, how do you call it, like butcher your last names. You know, because he says that I speak perfect English, which I never said that, and I don't think I ever will.
She did.
I don't think I ever will.
She does. It's perfect.
You know.
It's like
Roberto Hernandez, thank you for watching. Robert Sandoval, thank you. Rudy Bustos, thank you. What is it? Condi Velasquez, Mark Bourne?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like Born Identity.
Yes,
right? That's
yes.
exactly how it's spelled?
I think he's a gentleman that I went to school with.
Oh.
Mark Bourne.
I mean, that is a very noticeable last name. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, not everybody has
like
it.
Steve Stalsey.
Yes,
that last name is very unusual, but I said, hey, come back here, you're Stolze. Your dad, and we figured out his dad was my teacher at Adams City High School.
Wow.
Yeah, so Stolze's an unusual name too.
I don't think he was a teacher when I went there.
Preston, well, he already had, retired. Preston Martinez.
Preston Martinez, Kisses, my friend. Michelle Gold. Joyce Estrada. Jared Johnson. Thomas Hernandez. Thank you all of you
Arlene
guys
Hernandez.
for watching. Arlene Hernandez. Ruben Castro, Anthony Martinez, Olivia Molan. Olivia, kisses, my friend. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that Facebook doesn't show us. I think he's kind of jealous sometimes. Like, I'm not going to show you the comments, and I'm not going to show you.
You pay, and you pay the money, we'll show you.
Yeah, but that's not how it works. But no, I mean, you have anything else to say?
The romance.
The romance, okay.
Don't forget, we have to finish up the romance.
Okay, so how are we going to finish it?
So after you...
We already danced, we already did the drink,
Mm-hmm.
we already did the talking.
Yeah, it's time to go do the mattress mambo.
Mattress mambo, okay.
There's a method to that too, but I won't tell you on this show because it's
family oriented.
It's a family show.
Yeah, so we just leave it
At that.
At that, okay.
Yeah, we don't
so
go
then
no further.
after all that, you guys go mattress mambo.
That's a
And-
different kind of dance.
Yes. No comment.
That's romance.
But yeah, so just make sure you romance your partner every single day if you have one, and if you don't have one, make sure when you do, you never forget that, right?
Right.
What are you? You have this smile like all weird.
It's not all weird, that's the way I smile. Hija de carnicera. Come on.
Nah. Nah. But anyway, so thank you so much for being with us here in Canciones de Domingo with Sylvia, KUHS Denver Radio and TV station.
Next week.
And next week, don't forget, we'll have Kiki here in this, well, via Zoom,
Yeah,
in the
almost, yeah.
studio. Yeah, it's in the studio. 'Cause
Yes,
they
actually.
won't be able to see it, like, you know.
Digitally
somewhere else.
enhanced into the studio.
Yeah, in the studio. And he's going to be singing for us a little bit and telling us all about his career. He's from Cuba, and the jazz that he plays, you know, had this Latin, you know, rhythm to it. I think you guys are gonna love it, so make sure that you guys watch him. So muchas gracias por haber estado con nosotros aquí en Canciones de Domingo con Silvia, KUHS Denver Radio y Televisión. Y no se les olvide, el fin de semana que entra, el domingo, tendremos aquí a Kiki de, bueno, él está en Seattle, pero lo tendremos aquí por vía Zoom. Y él es un cubano que toca una música hermosa, es como un tipo jazz con el mezclado de latino, y también canta, es cantautor, toca instrumentos, así que vamos a tenerlo cantando y tocando un poquito de su música para que ustedes lo disfruten también y lo lleguen a conocer un poquito más y lo apoyen ahora para los Latin Grammys 2020, que ya vienen ahora, creo que es en septiembre, octubre, algo así. No tenemos mucho tiempo, así que no se les olvide el domingo que entra aquí en KUHS Denver Radio y Televisión.
Ahí te miro.
Muchísimas gracias.
Claro que sí, ¿no?
Claro que sí. Nos vemos entonces el domingo que entra en Canciones de Domingo con Silvia, KUHS de Denver Radio y Televisión. Un besote. Hasta luego. Y aquí continuamos con más música en el aire y tendremos a Espinosa Paz, ¿Por qué la engañé? You said
The other camera.
30.
Bless you.